Alright, we're gonna do one right here.
Hello guys!
Right in front of this cooler right here. Thank you. Take us through, you had a very emotional last few months.
Oh.
What was it like when you crossed the line?
I really was just smiling from ear to ear. Honestly, I wanted to come into this race very confident and like what I've done this far. And just crossing that line, knowing that I'm an Olympian now is so surreal. And I know my mom is smiling from cheek to cheek. Like, I know she is beyond proud of me, and that's all I could ever want from her.
What would she accept to you, like pre-race, post-race, and what would pep talk with them?
She would probably be like, you're McKenzie Long. They should be afraid of you. And just like believe in myself. She would probably be like, you got this, baby girl. Like, she would always say that. And then just knowing that I could hear her voice before I was even to like go out there on the line. And I was just talking to her. I was like, let's do this, mom. Like, and I would come back with like, you got this, baby girl. And I'm just like, that was just her that I could feel in that moment. And that's really what like got me through this race that I did today. And that's literally the make or break between finishing first, second, last. Like, don't break your form no matter what. Just cross the finish line as strong as you can, and it'll carry you through. It's the full 200 meters, so that's what I did. I really just really did.
What's one of those few days like not making the final in your career? Like, that's a long time to sit around and potentially get in your own head.
Yeah. Here's not making the final. I was upset, but I didn't let that faze me at all. I know the 200 is really where I come here and really where I empower myself more. So going into this, I really was just keying in on what I've done this past season. You know, like I've done it this year. So that's really what I focused on. I knew I had Gabby in front of me, and I was like, perfect. So that's really what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to go out there and run with her, and I would probably say that's what set me up for just excelling the way that I did.
Have you been to Paris before?
No, I have not. I've never been outside the U.S. This will be my first time, but yeah, I'm really excited.
I'm guessing you don't speak any French?
No, not at all. But I guess I'll try.
Because you had Gabby inside, she carried through pretty quickly.
Yeah.
What was that like to trials to start with the next day?
Honestly, that was probably the most beautiful setup that I could ever have in a race. Given that's really what pushed me to get out in the first 60 meters, first 100 meters. That's what my coach told me to do before I even came here. He was like, make sure you run this first 100 and go through. So that's really what I did. I wanted to stay on top of Gabby's hip. And I knew once I did that, I would position myself the way that I wanted to on this 200. That's what carried me through.
Gabby said
Shakira said something to you after the race, give you a hug and said something, would you mind sharing that? Or?
Yeah, she was just like, keep doing you. Before we even got out to before I was in the tunnel, she was like, I understand what you're going through, like, keep doing this. And she was like, you got this. So that was really empowering within myself, like, just to have her say those words before me. And it just released some tense, you know, some tension. It just like was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. And I think that's really what I needed to go into this meeting. And just realize, like, I'm here for a reason, you know? And yeah, just having her words and encouragement was a blessing.
Gabby said yesterday that she finds your story really inspiring. What did she say to you after the race?
She said that she had a dream about me. She was like, yeah, I had a dream that you was gonna be an Olympian. I was like, you didn't want to tell me this before we got out here all this time. But yeah, that's what she told me. She was just like, I'm really, really proud of you. And she was, I literally tell her all the time that I want to be you. She's inspired me. That's my goal. I want to be like Gabby Thomas.
Mentally, how have you pushed through the last few months? Like, what you said you killed your mom, but like, how else? Like, it's a very difficult thing to go through, but how have you kind of pushed through mentally?
Therapy. Therapy was a huge help in itself. Just like going into these past couple months and just like not separating my mom, you know, like including her in everything that I learned. But then that's like talking to her like out loud, like listening to her playlist, like just the little things that remind me of my mom, and then I include that into the track and field world. And honestly, that's helped me so much. Just like, it helped me in a way of like letting me feel her and letting me include her. And just hearing her voice play back in my head is just like, it pushes me through. Like, I don't even know how much you guys understand.
Congratulations. First off, birthday.
What's on her playlist?
Oh! I want to show y'all this title, but I don't know if I can show y'all her playlist title.
You can tell us.
I'm gonna say it's pretty. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all her playlist title. Wait. This is her workout playlist.
It says, "Don't be a lazy bee."
That was her playlist title, and I'm just like, no, like that is just her, bro. Like she was a cornball, she was a goofball, like. I just miss her so much, but yeah, that's it.
As NCAA champion, 21,
Did you really have to get out?
signed a pro contract to do this, get into the Olympic team. Has all these accomplishments, like, when will they sink in?
Honestly, I don't think you guys understand, but like I honestly have a lot of anxiety. Just from like everything that's happened, like quick, like back to back. Like, I honestly have so many anxiety attacks. So to even like do what I did, given the fact like I get so tense, I get so tensed up, just because like everything happens so but just keying back on what all I've been through and just putting my mind, ease my mind, and you know, just the fact that I ran what I ran this season, it's like, come on, let's do this again. So that's really what it is. And then on top of that, it was a different feel coming into the Olympic trials, just because, you know, in collegiate you're running back to back to back. So only having to run one race, your legs get heavy, and you have to run race again the next day. So it's just like, my legs are kind of heavy right now. But you know, I took contrast back yesterday. That was the first time I took one in like 2 weeks, and then bounced my legs back, and I'm proud it is. So yeah, it's been rough. But honestly, it's nothing I can't. Right. I'm gonna get one on my legs soon. I wanted to get one. I'm waiting until the season is completely over so I can get one because I want to be part of it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna have a memorial sleeve for my mom. I'm on my leg because she was like, get a leg sleeve, get a leg sleeve. I'm just like, it's gonna be working. So that was like a
Are you gonna get a Olympic time?
yes. I don't know where though, but that'll be one too.
You spoke very openly about struggling mentally at certain points, while you're still succeeding as an athlete. What type of tips can you give to other athletes going through similar things?
I just want everybody to know, like, it's more than me on the track. Like, I'm a human. I make mistakes. I have my own emotions that I go through. But honestly, key into therapy. Therapy is a big factor on just me navigating life now without my mom. I would probably say that's really where my big application is. Just, it helps so much.
Will you show us that photo on your phone?
Yeah.
It's your mom.
Oh yeah, it is. I want my screen to be bright.
I mean, was there anything?
Where was that?
Hawaii. That's where she passed. Yeah, she lived in Hawaii. She was a psychiatric travel nurse, and I can't remember, but like this was her right before she passed. So she was really happy. She was losing weight. She just had like bariatric surgery. So she was on her path to like become a happy version of her, and she loved Hawaii. So that's probably like where I'm so glad she passed there, because that's where she lived. Yeah.